Welcome back. It is the start of a new decade, and that means it's almost time for the 2020 U.S. Census to be conducted. The U.S. Census Bureau is beginning its selection process, hiring up to 500,000 census takers.
Wow. Here to tell us more is Colin Louis, Census Partnership Specialist, and we welcome him to our live show. We had a chance to talk, and we were talking while we were over there sitting on the side. We had somebody from a child care center. I've heard that one of the most undercounted groups is children under 5. And they didn't do, like 10 million of them missed last time, and now you got all these 15-year-olds that we're not prepared for.
Yes, sir, and thank you for having me. It is amazing, and it is one of the areas of our highest concern, children between the ages of 0 to 5. We're not really sure why they're not being counted, but we do realize one thing. In 10 years, most of them will be teenagers. Some will even be in high school by then. And so it's important that we count everyone once, only once, and in the right place. And that includes our children between the ages of 0 to 5.
Yeah, the impact on our communities as it advances 10 years, right? These 5-year-olds are teenagers, they're in school, the impact is huge. I thought we would be talking this morning on the fact that the 2020 census is happening and why you should participate and what it means. But before we even get to that, you need people to make sure that it's happening.
Yes, right now, as you mentioned, nationwide, we're hiring at a massive rate. Here in the city of Richmond, we're looking to hire close to 2,600 people. The pay rate for it is about $24 an hour here in Richmond.
Where do I fill out the form?
Bill's ready.
Absolutely, because we need people in trusted people in communities that are trusted, have voices of influence to help us get the message out of how important this is.
It's very important. Obviously, we've been doing census ever since we've been a country, pretty much, and it really does make a difference not only in people counted, but in what services they get for the next 10 years.
I really believe if people understood just what services were impacted by the data that we gather, more people will be willing and looking forward to doing the census. It covers everything from our roadways, it helps with medical benefits, it helps with education, school lunch programs and things of that nature. So I think if more people understood the real impact, it also helps us as it relates to an election year. Each state is given a number of people to be in Congress based upon our U.S. Census data. So if we want more representation for our great state, we have to do better with our count.
Colin, we were seeing some video on screen as we were talking about hiring those people in all markets, but in this Richmond market. And, you know, on one hand, it kind of seems old school to be going door to door. You would think, oh, everything today is an online form, or you would do this by email. But there's a reason you're going door to door. And you mentioned being a trusted kind of leader in the community or partner.
Yeah, so we are doing online for the first time ever. I'm excited about that. So you can use a smartphone, a tablet. You can also go to any of our trusted partners, which may be libraries or other nonprofits, to get assistance with doing it if you don't have connectivity. But we also do understand that we have an older population that may not feel comfortable. And for us, everything is about confidentiality. It's about being trusted, because that's one of the concerns many have as it relates to the census is confidentiality and trust. But we are offering it online and by phone. We have a myriad of languages for anyone that it may not be their first language. They'll be able to call in and speak to someone that speaks their native language to help them complete the census form.
I want to go back to the applying for that job with that nice pay. How long do we have to sign up? Because I know the census is getting ready to really get going.
Yes, so on March 12th, we'll begin to send out the invitations for everyone in the nation to begin to apply online, as we mentioned, or call by phone. That will begin on March 12th, but the hiring process itself will go through the end of May. Because if for whatever reason someone is not comfortable, or they have hurdles or stumbling blocks in completing it online, we will still have the paper form that everyone can fill out the way we used to. And so those forms will go out after a couple of reminders to do it online, and they still haven't. So we need people to be able to go out and ensure that people are able to do it through the paper form if they're not able to do it online.
And this work will continue. You mentioned the process, the hiring process will go through May. The work will continue through what part of the year?
Typically July is when we'll have the bulk of all of our responses done and complete. So it will go all the way into the end of July.
Can I ask, do we have numbers on how many folks you need in the Richmond area in
Yes.
Central Virginia?
So right here in the city of Richmond, we're looking to hire approximately 2,600 people.
That's just in the city?
Yes, in this, well, I'll say in this area, 2,600
All right.
people.
And you only have about 300 hired so far,
Yes.
so you've got a lot of opportunity. Are you good May through July?
I am.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was trying to make sure, see what his schedule
Can I
looks
wear
like.
shorts?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
good.
Yeah, absolutely.
They won't open the door if you're wearing shorts. Colin, this is very helpful. Thank you so much.
Yes, I truly appreciate the opportunity. And for anyone, including you, that's looking forward to applying, go to 2020census.gov/jobs.
Thank you very
Awesome.
much. For more information, you'll find a link on our show website by early this afternoon, WTVR.com/VTM.
Yep, we'll have a direct link right there. A big thank you to all of our guests and to you for watching today. Our live show returns tomorrow at 9. Colin, thank you so much.
I appreciate
Do the,
it. Oh, absolutely.
There it is. We
Have
like
a
it.
great,
Yep.
great day. See you tomorrow.